Hey everyone, it's Frank, founder, owner of Demons in the Past Clothing. I want to bring awareness with my brands, with my brand, with my designs to men's mental health specifically, because we all know men don't talk about shit. It's taken me a long time to start talking about the issues I've had for over 40 years. I'm pushing 50 years old and just starting to find myself and talk about them. It's not easy, I get it, but I encourage anybody that's going through this shit to talk about even just a small portion, just that little fraction that you start letting out. Talk to a friend, family, whoever. Hell, I talk to my fucking dog. My dog is my best friend. He went through some shit as a pup. He's a rescue. We have a bond that I've never had with any other animal, and it helps me. He helps me. I help him. But I want everyone to know that once you start talking about those issues and addressing your struggles, you will start to feel emotionally lighter. You may not at first, but over time you will. I really started to address these issues, my issues specifically, a few years ago, 10 years ago, when my oldest daughter asked me a question, and the question was, why are you always like that, Dad? And the only response I had was I kind of broke down and stated where it all began, and I'll share with that later on with you all. I'm just not ready to share where it all began for me many years ago, but I divulged that information, and she sort of understood why I am the way I am. And I'm still trying to move past that and become better, so I can be here for my children, for my grandchildren. And again, just know this is hard for me to build up the courage to do this, talk to you all about this. But I want you to know it does help you feel a little emotionally lighter, and helps you to start moving on. This September will be the 5-year anniversary of my severe mental breakdown, where I didn't think I was going to come home that day. The world was in turmoil. I was in a career that was high stress, dealing with other people's shit. And I was in conversation with somebody, and something snapped. I lost it. I got on my motorcycle. I drove like a bat out of hell. I got on the highway, smaller highway, fighting back tears, and the thoughts were in my head. The next vehicle or the next large vehicle I see, I'm going into it. And through sheer will, mental power, I guess, I don't know what the hell happened. Maybe there's plans for me to do bigger things, and maybe this clothing brand is what I was meant to do and why I'm still here. But I do credit my motorcycle for that, and I use that as an outlet to cope with my struggles. And I use music and the outdoors. The outdoors, whether it be the mountains, river valleys, wherever, just find that outlet for you that works for you. I know music helps a lot of people. With me specifically, it's metal music. It's just what works for me. But I encourage every one of you who's going through shit, who's going and having those struggles, please find an outlet, find something that soothes your inner self, and talk. Try to find somebody to talk to. 100% encourage that. Again, not easy for me. I'm sure this will get easier, and I'm hoping my brand is going to help me heal. I'm hoping my brand is going to connect with other people and help them heal. I'll be straight up. Back in my younger days, I had a lot of anger issues. Got into the drugs as a young teen, heavy drinking. I never fit in. I used that as a way to fit in. I didn't have many friends. The drugs, you know, marijuana, hash, cocaine, LSD, tons and tons of alcohol, just to numb the feelings of things that I went through, still, you know, that I felt for many, many years, still feel to this day. My biggest problems are emotional numbness. I don't really feel anything these days, which really affects a lot of things in my life. Still deal with depression, anxiety, desolation, or the feeling of loneliness. I'm sure there's a whole pile of other ones, but those are the main ones, you know, and I'm constantly battling inside my head of just everything day to day. You know, I always question myself, and it's tough, but I keep pushing through, and I'm hoping that I can connect with all of you out there that are going through these struggles and encourage you to talk and get the help, or find a way. Hell, if you see me out here in central Alberta on my motorcycle or in person, I'm always more than likely going to be rocking my brand. I'm hoping to get that all out to you soon. Just working on a few things in the background, but just know that it is coming. I appreciate everybody who's supported me so far in this journey to get this out and get people talking. Again, I hope it connects with you guys. My designs are all from here and here. If I don't feel a connection with any of my designs, they are scrapped. I start all over. Yes, they are AI generated, but I tell AI what the fuck I want in there, how I want it to look. If it won't produce what I'm after, it gets scrapped. If it comes up with something I can work with, I will prompt it to get all those changes and manipulate it to the way I want it to look. Again, I have to feel a connection. If I don't feel that connection, I don't think y'all out there will feel that connection, and I want you guys to have a connection with my brand. If anything else, I'm hoping my brand will get people talking about the mental health struggles. So anyways, I've kind of gone on for a little too long here. I will catch up with all of you later. Stay safe. You're stronger than you think. Mental health matters. Don't quit. Keep going, man. Love y'all.